Yeah, I wanted to show you this. A lot of people ask what we sleep in when it's so cold. And I think I've become kind of an expert on staying warm in the cold. And I've tried all sorts of things. But this system I'm absolutely mega excited about. This is an outer bag here, but the thing I'm excited about is the sleeping bag that I'm using inside. I've been sleeping in this all week, 40 below one night. I have a system underneath of a down mat and a closed cell mat underneath. But basically, this is not a very thick outer bag. It's just sized to put a normal winter bag inside. The bag that I've been sleeping in inside is rated to, I think, around about 20 below. And that's what what's written on the bag. I slept in it easily to 20 below, just as it is, on top of this and my mats. What is got me excited about this? So this is the inner bag, or the normal bag, I guess you could call it, unless you're sleeping in 40 below. The normal system I would use would be a down bag. I've got 30, 40 below rated down bags I would use inside this synthetic outer. This bag is a hybrid. It's made out of down, but it's got a wool layer on here. And one of the problems that you get with any sleep system in the cold is the damp. It's insipid. It just becomes clammy. The down absorbs moisture, loses its insulation, and it's just a constant battle. In the 10 days that I've used this, I've had no condensation issues whatsoever. It's dry. You can see, it's had a chance. It's been out now, just in the air here. It's dry. The filling is dry. It's still got all its loft. And I'm just blown away by this bag and this mixture. The bag itself, the way that it's constructed, super nice. I mean, it's got a non-snag zip, super easy to use. I've not had any problems with that. It's got hanging loops, all the usual stuff. But this down wool mix, in my opinion, and everything I've used over the last 4 decades out in the cold, this has got it made. This is the future. And I'm super excited to see what they come out with clothing items and possibly a full-blown polar spec bag. Because if you had this spec, or rather this configuration with a bit more filling in it, you would not need the outer bag, the synthetic outer here, because this wool coating is doing essentially the same thing, absolutely. And a lot of people asked about the weight. There are maybe 10 or 20 grams more weight in this than there are in my 40 below down bag that I still have to put in that over bag. So from a weight perspective, it's negligible. What is super cool in here, and I was mega skeptical about it. You probably can't read that. It's got this, so the company is called Gruezi, which it's a German company, but I believe Gruezi is a Swiss word. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Gruezi is a greeting in Switzerland. But it's called Gruezi bag, and it's got this little thing here that says warm feet are the best sleeping aid. And the reason that's in there is this bad boy has got a little cable running down to a foot pad down here. And I'll try and get some closer ups with these. You can plug in a little, I've been using this little power bank. What am I at there? I've got 48%, and I had that on for 2 nights for several hours. You can plug a little power bank in there, and it warms this bottom part of the bag, and it is just a game changer when you come from a day with damp, cold feet in this kind of environment, any environment, if you're in the mountains, any polar environment, that getting in your sleeping bag at night, the normal thing would be a hot water bottle, you know, an Nalgene full of boiling water in there. This thing is just preheated with the power bank, and just an absolute luxury to have to get in there, even if it's just for half an hour before you go to sleep. It's not something you'd leave on all night. I'm mega impressed by how little power it uses. I would have been normally concerned when you're trying to keep phones and GPS and all the rest of it powered up in this environment. That wouldn't be a justified power usage, but I completely take that back. It is absolutely justified. So I maybe will come back to this and do another little review or something on it, but just wanted to introduce you to this down wool mix bag, and I would say without a shadow of doubt, in 4 decades, you can see the logo there perhaps, it is the nicest, best sleeping bag that I've ever used. This one is on loan to me from my friends at Nordic Life in the UK, but then maybe they're not going to get it back, at least until Gruezi come up with the next gen of this one. But if you want a warm night in -40, you need one of these bad boys, and maybe the outer bag. There are other outer bag manufacturers on the market, brands on the market, but as it is, it's good to 20 below, I can guarantee it, and I've been doing that this week. So hope that might be useful to some of you winter campers.